You're listening to the Quint's podcast.
I'm Anika Gogia and I'm a class 10 student from Springdale School, Pusa Road. Due to this ongoing pandemic, this has been a very unusual year. Stress and anxiety has been building up for the past few months because of all the uncertainty. This new variant of the virus is also affecting younger people, which wasn't the case last year. So in such a situation, I think cancellation of Standard 10 board exams is an excellent step. In my opinion, promoting the Standard 10 students on the basis of internal assessment without putting everyone's health at risk is very sensible.
I am Ria, a student of class 12 from Modern Public School, Shaligram. During these unprecedented times when the whole world is caught in the chains of the deadly COVID-19 virus, the edification of the students is a major concern. When we step out of the house, we do not know how or when we would contract this virus. This fear is constantly haunting our minds. Keeping in mind the rising corona cases these days, the decision of the government to cancel Class 10 board exams and to postpone Class 12 board exams is welcome.
Anika and Ria are among the lakhs of students affected by the CBSE's decision to cancel Class 10 exams and postpone Class 12 exams. Amid a constant sea of #cancel board exams on social media, amid a surge of COVID-19 cases in India, these decisions were taken at the highest level between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and top education ministry officials. Not only students, the announcement has been well received by schools as well. Apart from students, in this episode, you will hear from several school principals on what the impact of this change in exam schedule will have on students and what students should do during this time. If you're a student or a parent listening in, stay put. There's a lot of useful advice for you here from both teachers and fellow students. You're tuned in to The Big Story, the podcast where we dissect the headline making news for you, and I'm your host, Himmat. So let's start with what the Education Board has notified and what the notice states. According to the board, in the case of Class 12 exams, the situation would be reviewed on 1st June and a notice of at least 15 days would be given before the start of exams. In the case of Class 10, exams have been cancelled altogether and the result will be prepared on the basis of an objective criterion to be prepared by the board. Now, this quote-unquote objective criterion is still under wraps, and the board has stated that it is yet to formulate it. From the Class 10 students we spoke to, most of them welcome the announcement and are excited to move to Class 11. Anika, a Class 10 student from Delhi, who we heard from earlier, said that the syllabus was already completed months ago, and it has only been just revisions so far.
As for the new marking scheme, no substantial details have been given yet, so there is still a lot of clarification required. We had finished the syllabus a long time back and have only been revising and re-revising it, which required a lot of willpower. Postponement of our exams would have also resulted in a huge delay in the beginning of the next academic year, leading to increased pressure on both students and teachers to complete the 11th standard syllabus in a much smaller time frame. So the cancellation has had a very positive impact on my stress levels, and I'm now looking forward to Standard 11.
But some students are saddened since they will miss an opportunity to score well, given the reduction in syllabus and the extra time they have had. Here is a student from Gitanjali School in Hyderabad who is apprehensive about the promotion on the basis of this objective criterion.
The news about the cancellation of board exams 2021 has been quite disappointing. Board exams is a way through which the actual talent and potential of a student can be assessed, and the student can be presented with the percentile that he or she truly deserves. The academic year of 2020 to 2021, being the year of online learning, has witnessed 30% reduction in the portion and plenty of time for self-study. This was a golden opportunity for us to score a 99 percentile. But since the exams are cancelled now, I'm still not clear that on what basis of the objective criterion will I be promoted to class 11.
And the sentiments are similar for Class 12 students, for whom the board exams are a gateway to college admissions and employment opportunities. From the students we spoke to, many agreed that the decision was taken with their best interest in mind, but the pressure of the competitive exams has only risen. Here is Ria from Modern Public School Shalimar Bagh in Delhi on what she feels about the decision to postpone exams for class 12.
As a student who is dedicated towards studies, I feel this decision has only left us hanging in an ugly middle position, as we are still not sure when will the exams happen or if they would happen at all. So this decision has not alleviated stress, rather has increased it for me. If the exams are cancelled altogether and all of the students of class 12 are promoted, then I feel it would give us a window to focus only on the competitive exams ahead and prove our mettle there. Having said that, I am also worried about the delay in the college admissions because that is what sets a benchmark for the lives of all of us.
Kanishka, a class 12 student from Patna, echoes Ria's statements. According to her, COVID 19 is not going anywhere and we have to learn to live with it.
I don't know about others, but I personally am not very happy with our government's decision, which I know they have taken in our best interest. But we need to understand that COVID is not going anywhere anytime soon, and we'll have to learn to live with it eventually. As a student who's preparing for both boards as well as my competitive exams, this is a really crucial time because we are going through a lot of pressure and we don't know what's gonna happen, to be very frank. I mean, for example, I had everything planned for the next 2 months, but now that plan has gone in the gutter yet again.
Just to put things in perspective, although it's clear COVID is not going anywhere, India is seeing record-breaking surge in daily cases. It's now crossed 2 lakh cases per day, leading to many states imposing stricter restrictions. After Maharashtra decided to impose an almost lockdown for 15 days, Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal announced a weekend curfew. At the back of these rising cases, two principals that I spoke to completely supported the board's decision. Dr. Amita Mullah Vatal, the principal for Springdale School, believes that it was a balanced decision given the rising number of cases in the country.
As early as yesterday, principals, media reports, students, parents, opposition parties, certain factors of the government were sort of stridently talking about how the examination should not take place. And I think that was absolutely right because given the numbers that were rising, given the kind of doctors' a suggestion and advice about the fact that COVID was affecting younger children on a personal level, a lot of students of my own school have got COVID, their families have got COVID. So I think it was absolutely a balanced decision because at the end of the day, an exam is just an exam. It'll happen, not when, not if, but when. But I think lives, mental health, physical health of children is the most paramount thing.
Alka Kapoor, the principal for Modern Public School, stated that since the virus is also affecting children and the youth, the government has made a very wise decision.
It's been almost 1 year since the pandemic has brought the entire mankind to its knees, and this particular new strain, the new virus, is affecting the youth most of all. I think the country is not in a position to take chances with the lives of the youth and the teachers who would be invigilating the board exams. So it may not be a very happy decision for many, but it certainly is the wisest decision that the policymakers could take during this pandemic. I, as a mother and as a school leader, once again, I impress that I can't think of a better decision that the government and CBSE together have taken with regard to this year's board examination.
However, industry experts raise a valid concern. What happens if things don't come in control by June when the board is expected to decide on the class 12 exams? Vinesh Menon, the CEO for Ampersand Group, an education and skills development company, weighs in.
Yes, I mean, obviously, given the current situation and where we stand on the COVID cases, I think there's not much, not too many choices, right? You have to try and do whatever you can to minimize crowds from coming to an institution to do their exams. So, from that perspective, I certainly respect what they have done, and the fact that they had to postpone it is only natural. My only concern is that, if you really look at the CBSE circular, it also says that come June, we will assess the situation and come out with a fresh, with a fresh way forward note. And I think that is where we need to be a little different, because somewhere we are not understanding the children, the students and their mindset. They are obviously burning out. So if you keep, assuming that we reach this postponement period of June, and assuming that things don't improve on the COVID front, what are you going to do then? Are you going to again postpone it? I think that's very simplistic. So if you ask me, while on one side I think they have postponed it for the right reasons, I think the government should create a plan B. They should create a clear procedure as to what they will do if this continues down 1 month or 2 months. And I think they should clearly have another mechanism in place for the exams to get conducted, even if the situation doesn't improve.
There is no underestimating the pressure on students right now. So we asked Dr. Vatal for any tips for class 12 students across India and what to do in these uncertain times.
I would start by saying that never in the history of mankind have adolescents. And you see, I'm focusing more on adolescents because this is where intense activity is happening in the child's mind, in the child's body. Has there been so many challenges that they've faced? And I'm amazed at the level at which they have taken it on their chin and been able to show resilience, been able to look after their families, been able to change the way that they think. And I think that has been amazing. But having said that, it's a long haul. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, but there is a long haul. And I think all grade 12 students should take each day at a time. Because the future is uncertain. The future is evolving. Today there is a future, tomorrow there's a new future. So the future is here, so to speak. There isn't a tomorrow, there's just a today, in my understanding. And the today is that when they have to give in their best in that day, and imagine that whatever will evolve not only with them, but every single young person of their age across the world. They are not alone.
If you liked listening to this episode, please subscribe to The Big Story for episodic updates. We're available on Apple, Google Podcasts, Spotify, JioSaavn, and most of the other popular podcast streaming platforms. For other podcasts, please log on to the Quint website, and for any feedback, please shoot an email to podcast@thequint.com.
Thanks for listening. Log on to the Quint's website and check out our other podcasts.